fucking kidding me?
What if I told you that was over YouTube beef?
What's good, peeps? It's your boy JP back at it again with another video. Now, I already recorded this video, but with Aberrant Preach, but I didn't do the audio right. So now we gotta record it again, but this time I'm gonna just do it with Omeezy so I can be a little bit more authentic based off however Omeezy responds to it. So, but I already know the story. It's sad, unfortunate, but we're about to get into it. So, well, without further ado, let's do it.
So what if I told you that was over YouTube beef? So first and foremost, rest in peace to YouTuber Finney the Legend and his wife. They were on a Las Vegas trip, and I know we're gonna have to blur and edit a lot of that out, but I think a lot of people can come to the conclusion that while walking on the strip, they were approached by other YouTuber City Man and were open fired on. Like their lives were ultimately ended in that very specific moment. Sin City Manny, City Man, whatever you want to call him, open fired on another YouTuber because of YouTube beef and ended up ending the lives of him and his wife. Now you're probably wondering, how the hell did somebody get here? Well, back in 2023, Manny pepper sprayed Finney's wife, his literal wife, in a real life confrontation. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I didn't know that. So I thought I knew the story. These niggas got some details that I ain't even know. Okay, this get deep. What? He pepper spray. Oh, so this dude really was bugging. Oh my God.
Pepper spray my wife. I gotta beat your ass. The other problem that we have.
Oh God, we squaring up, homie. Like, what you talking about? Man, I'm surprised. All right.
Is the whole conversation about streaming territory, which they act like this is a gang. These two grown men acting like children is the most impressive thing in the world. But they were trying to figure out who claimed the Vegas streets, who could do live streaming in Vegas and who couldn't. You know, hey, you got to check in with me. Just other typical grown man shit. So naturally, Finney responded.
Typical grown man, no, that's typical childish nigga shit. That's what that is.
By making live streams where he hosted other Vegas live streamers where they told their testimony about people like Manny and other Vegas streamers and how they just weren't making the spot cool or, you know, welcome to be around. And this caused Finney to get really popular. And he started stealing some of that money from people who were looking for other Vegas streamers. And they started donating and doing all these other things for, you know, the guy that was Manny's arch enemy. So it seemed like his turf, Manny's turf, got claimed by Finney. Now, mind you, these are two 30-plus-year-old men. And the backstory goes that they've had a long and outstanding beef. Just a couple days ago, Finney dropped a 5-hour video where he just mocked Manny and his wife to the utmost extent. I mean, it was very extreme. And this is probably one of the reasons why, you know, there was a triggering and then another triggering.
Like, who leaves the house looking like that? Like, what about leaving the house like that makes you like feel like that's tight? Like when he left and he put that makeup on as a
Man, listen, all I gotta say, I ain't gonna say all I gotta say, but what I wanna say is we gotta stop this ego shit. I'm gonna let y'all know real quick before because I'm sure he's gonna bring it up, and because I know Aberrant Preach did, and the other shout out to Deleted. Deleted was the first person I saw talk about this, and these ain't even big YouTubers. Like Manny, the Hispanic guy here, had 15K, and Finney. Man, why they names so close? Anyway, and Finney, the black guy, had like 5,000 followers. These people ain't making no money for real off YouTube. They beefing over turf that the YouTube ain't even saying y'all claim. Like, cause y'all ain't even making money off YouTube enough to claim YouTube, let alone claim the whole Las Vegas Strip. These was tripping. Egos was flared. People responding to it in negative ways. Listen, control your emotions and stop talking about people because you don't know how they're going to respond to it.
guy. And then he put the hat on with the fake outfit. Like, what about that? Like, what do you think he said? Like, do you think he was like, man, I look hard tonight? Like, what is his goal? I don't get it. What's his goal? Does he want to look like a clown? Does he want to look like a... What's his goal?
His goal is to be zesty as hell, fool.
Look at how her back going. Is that Machete's woman? Like,
Oh,
like
yeah, you whooping this.
That a machete.
Now, the beef does not stop there. These guys were actively striking each other's channels, getting up to 2 strikes, where if you get that 3rd strike on YouTube, your channel can be struck down. But they were actively taking action upon each other as well before the beef happened, using the copyright system of YouTube.
Let's get this clear though, y'all, because we all laugh and joke. This is a PR. This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike and I got 3, y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart, and I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. But I don't think I can take his channel from him, man, because I think he's so close to going in the closet, man, and he's so close, man.
Wow.
Now, you know what the first thing I asked you, did you give him a strike?
So he know he crazy. This is what, stop messing with people that's crazy. Like, the man already pepper sprayed your wife. Like, they knew what they was doing. Unfortunately, I think they knew how far this could go. Now that I know this much information.
Yeah. That you swing at me, we swinging back twice.
I'm not saying that anybody deserved what happened to them, but the foreshadowing is very eerie. Just a day after he was removed from this earth, making fun of the guy and saying that he would ultimately end his life and all that stuff like that. I've had my own issues with the copyright strike system with different channels, and we've seen how those have played out with the likes of Fresh and Fit when they went on their mass copyright strike situation. But I can guarantee you, I don't think anybody would ever think that it could bubble over into something like this. Like, this is a very big and bad situation where people ultimately lost their lives, and now the person who is on record showing that he is chasing this person, which we'll get into in a second, is out on the run from the authorities based off of YouTube channel beef. Now, I do think that there is some sort of mental illness component at play here. I mean, all this stuff is not only televised, but Manny is actually on video talking about how he's looking for this person one day before the actual incident happening. And if you watch this video and take away what I watched this video, we could probably conclude that there's a bunch of mental illness going on that people need to address in real life.
I'm out here searching for my baby. I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told, right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Oh man, come on! I have to say hi to my biggest fan.
My bad. The camera was gone.
Yeah, that's a clear sign, if there's no other, that this person needed some sort of help. I've since gone on YouTube to try to find these channels with these videos to see if there's any comments, updates, or whatever the case may be. And it seems that YouTube has totally scrubbed or deleted not only the videos, but the channels themselves from the YouTube platform, which I think is a good deal. I could only imagine the type of stuff that's going on, and we don't want this person who is this far off the edge to be, antagonized by any commenters or any other people reacting or doing anything else like this.
And you just don't want nobody to think that this gonna get you more fame. So by taking that down, he can't get monetized behind it or nothing. So that's smart. But this is a lesson that we got to understand, that like parasocials go both ways. And if you, by looking at the video, you can see not only do people have parasocial relationships with the creators can also have parasocial relationships with the viewers. And though he didn't have a lot of subscribers, well, he got way more than me, so I can't tell shit. But though he don't have a lot of subscribers, he can still be overly agitated and overly consumed by the people that subscribe and watch his channel. Especially when you live stream, you get overly stimulated by the chat and by the people that's watching, and that's a form of parasocial as well. Or being addicted to that dopamine that comes. Either way, it's just not good for you.
It's clear that he's unstable. Like, I don't think that there's very much any question about that. It's clear that he's unstable.
I hope Manny get life in prison for premeditated murder. But it's not just his fault. It's his wife's fault. It's his friends and all them other dudes that was in his YouTube videos listening to him say he want to unalive you. Egging them on. They saying stuff too. Asking if you want to be buried alive or cremated. He talking about he want to chop you up, send you to your mom. That's how he was getting those strikes you was giving him. You even said, oh man, I don't want to give him another strike on his account. He lose his account, he might off himself because he's crazy.
So
you
y'all
knew someone
know
right with him.
he
You
was
still
crazy.
took him as a joke. You wasn't afraid of him. And it's okay, you didn't have to be afraid of him. But you also did not have to tell that man you was coming to Las Vegas. That man.
Yeah, they was playing that. Now that I see all this information, I didn't even know it was this much. So I'm glad my video didn't make it on the Aberrant Preach, because they didn't even say all this. So yeah, so y'all were antagonizing. Y'all knew how bad this got, and y'all was playing in that fire. That's unfortunate. I ain't saying he deserved it, but you definitely wasn't running from it.
Man got in his car and was driving.
I don't play with nobody. Any beef, any time I get emotionally or whatever, it's just commentary. It ain't never this important. I do things outside this. I'm a music video director. I got a full-time job. I got a significant other. I got dogs wherever she at. And the other one, right? I got a life. That's them right there. Hold on, real quick. It's never that serious for me. It's never that serious.
Around in the daytime telling you he was looking for you. He was gonna be wherever you was at. He was asking where you was gonna be at and asking you to drop your location. And you went live on the strip. Knowing this man is obsessed with you. Knowing this man wasn't mentally right. And I feel like y'all was looking for a viral moment. But he was already defeated. He wasn't there to play games. And I just want to say, at y'all age, this showed a lot of immaturity and ignorance.
Definitely.
And I'm not saying this to justify, the actions that Manny took on Finn, but at the end of the day, this is a reason in the testament as to why you don't play with people's bags. People are so attached to this online thing, this thing on the phone or this thing on the computer screen, that it could be the break.
It ain't even a bag, because the nigga wasn't making no bag. Like I said, it was just some parasocial shit. He was attached to the viewership. He was attached to the and you don't need that much. Like on my social medias, on one of my social medias, I got 4,000, and I'm attached. I ain't gonna say I'm attached, but I'm invested in the people I've been communicating with for over the years. I'm not that crazy, but I'm not crazy at all, but I wouldn't do no crazy like that. But at the end of the day, you do be connected to these viewers, connected to the people that you connect to, and it ain't even about the money, because these social medias don't pay me nothing. I don't get paid off none of this. I'm trying to grow a fandom, not fandom, but a fan base. You know what I mean? So, unfortunate. So you just can't play with people, because you cannot control how people respond to the things you do. So just be careful.
Point for them. And not saying that anybody should have lost their life because of this, but the reality is that you never know what anybody's dealing with. Like, the internet is a place for lonely people or people that need help to find their voice. So behind that internet, behind that loneliness, behind all that, there is a person that is actually suffering beyond the keyboards. It's bigger than just the uploads. It's bigger than the likes. It's bigger than the comments. It's bigger than the views. This is a person with feelings, with emotions, with all those things. And I don't know how he couldn't see, but it's as clear as day that this man was mentally ill to some capacity. This is not somebody I would have tried. Now, again, him and his wife did not deserve this at all, but I think that this should just be a warning sign for a bunch of people, especially if you're not cool with each other. This stuff is not content. Antagonizing and the internet beefs are not content. This IRL stuff is not, content to the extent that they're doing. I will say that it's also reported that YouTube did not immediately take down the VOD from this video, which is insane to me. This was live streamed on your platform, and we've seen how some of these platforms have handled these sensitive topic matters or subjects before in the past, but they've ultimately got to do a better job. I don't know what the review process is or is like or whatever, or who's actively watching these things, but seeing two people get slain on YouTube and the VOD existing for another couple of hours or whatever it is. It's just, that's a very tough pill to swallow, especially for those that are close to, you know, these people in question. There's not too much to really say here. You know, rest in peace to Finney the Legend, rest in peace to his wife. Sin City Manny, please get some sort of help. Like,
go to prison, nigga. That's what you need to do. Damn. Nah, he need to get life in prison. He don't need help. He need to get life in prison and throw the key away, because that's crazy. But they were wrong for messing with him either. So, you know, I don't get it, but rest in peace to him, man. With that being said, y'all go check out Omeezy. I pretty much finished this video, so there's no point in checking this one out. But check out his other videos. Buddy, hit 100K. He about to get that plaque. I know he gonna put it on the wall. Hey, y'all help me so I can put it on over here somewhere. You know what I mean? I got a long ways to go. A long ways to go. But I'm getting these numbers up. I'm shooting these shots. And we gonna do this thing. So with that being said, y'all go check out Omeezy. Y'all subscribe to me. Hit the like and subscribe button, of course. I just said that. But with that being said, remember, nothing is impossible to they who try. Till next time I'm out, deuce.